Everybody, this is part 2 of how to solder a Tekin RX-8 to a sensored motor. With a sensorless motor, it really doesn't matter what order you put the wires in. This is a brand new Tekin RX-8 you got right here, and a used Tekin Pro 4 4600 kV sensored motor. Now, in part 2 of this video, I'll be showing you how to solder the battery wires, which I have here, and I'm using a Dean's Ultra plug. I'll be showing you how to wire the Dean's Ultra plug to the Tekin RX-8 using a 12 gauge wire. Tekin RX-8 usually nothing past 12 gauge wire, because if you use anything past 12 gauge wire, it's usually too large for the soldering posts. I recommend using Tekin wire, but they only give you 3 wires to hook up the motor. And now that those are nice and tucked away, what we're going to do is I have my hot soldering iron here. It's a Kendall. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tin the wires for the battery here, for the battery plug. So we're going to heat up the wire, and we are going to submerge it in solder. And you do it on the top first usually, and then when you put it on the bottom, then it all usually just sinks into the wire there. I'm going to do the same thing for this wire. This one's not hooked up, or clamped, so it'll be a little bit more difficult, but as you can see here, I'm having some difficulties, but it's alright. I always recommend using a helping hand so that you don't get burnt from holding the wires or doing anything stupid like I have a couple burns. I have a giant scar here from soldering iron. Not very much fun when you get burnt by 1,000 degrees, but it is what it is, you know. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to want to pinch the ends of the wires, because the Tekin RX-8 doesn't really have a great soldering post. So you want to do that just to make sure that everything fits. The next thing you're going to want to do is heat up the you're going to want to tin the solder posts on the Tekin RX-8. Let me get you a better view here.